What's going on, guys? It's Swimzyy here, and welcome back to a brand new Warframe video. Now in this video we are going to look at the entire rotation for Baro this week. Now Baro is located on the Strata Relay on Earth, and we're going to see what he has, what he's brought this week, and if it is worth it or not. If you did enjoy this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, as everything helps me out, and let's get into the video. Alright, so he is now here. And we have the Nakana Elixir skin, a nice bronze and looks like carbon fiber for the Nakana. It honestly doesn't look too bad. The Nakana Prime is pretty decent, so if you do like this skin, then of course pick it up. It actually looks pretty good. Then we have Voltaic Strike, plus 60% electricity and plus 60% status for melees. Now this is an alright mod. I'm not going to say it is a must pick, but it certainly does help you with getting those mod combos. Then we have Jolt, 60% electricity, 60% status chance for pistols. This one is a lot more valuable compared to the others, so I would highly recommend picking this one up, even if it's just for a copy. Then we have Prime Slip Magazine, plus 55% magazine capacity for pistols. This isn't the best primed mod out there, so if you want to skip this you can, but I would highly recommend picking this up because it is a primed mod, and who knows, it might help you in the future. Then we have Prime Expel Infested, times 1.55 damage to Infested for pistols. That's actually different, they used to say plus, but anyway, pretty much a primed Expel mod for your pistols. This does extra damage towards the Infested faction, so if you do use pistols and you do want to kill Infested quicker, obviously pick this up. Infested are pretty much the easiest faction in the game, so this isn't a must-have mod, but it's a primed mod, so pick it up nonetheless. Then we have the Prisma Jet Sentinel Wings. These don't look too bad. I'm guessing it's new with the Sentinel rework that came out with the Dagath update. And yeah, Prisma, it doesn't look like it has an effect, which is a bit sad, but all in all, it looks alright. I don't run Sentinels, so I'm not going to be picking this up. But if you do, and you do enjoy this, then it is here right now. Then we have the Prisma Tetra, a Prisma variant of the Tetra, and I'm not going to lie, it's not good. The Tenant Tetra is much better. But if that wasn't in the game, this would be the go-to Tetra. It's good for mastery fodder, nothing else. Let's move on. Then we have the Teer Presence, the emote of Teer himself, which costs 1,000,000 credits. So if you do have credits like me, and you can't spare it, then pick it up. But it is not worth it in my opinion. Then we have the Zanuka Hunter Beacons. Lures the Zanuka Hunter out of hiding. This can guarantee you some parts to the Detron secondary weapon. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty fun, unique mini-boss. And if you do need the Detron, obviously for mastery, then go ahead and get some now. Then we have Primed Morphic Transformer, plus 55% ability strength for Arc Wings. Again, not very useful, but if you do like it, pick it up. Then we have the Quanta Eupha skin. It's a Corpus Camo Quanta skin. Nothing very exciting about that. Then we have the Viper Wraith, mastery fodder. Not worth it in the slightest. Let's move on. Then we have the Domus Syandana. A pretty unique Syandana, but again, I don't really like it. But if you do, then pick it up. It is here this week. Then we have the Teer Atmos Oculus for your Warframe operator / drifter. And it's alright. It's alright. It's animated kind of like the Verve skin for Loki, which you got for Twitch Prime. But it's nothing special. Then we have Axie A5 relics. This relic actually allows you to get the chance of getting a former blueprint, Vasto Prime Baro, Vasto Prime Receiver, Ak Vasto Prime Link, Vasto Prime Blueprint, and Ak Vasto Prime Blueprint. So anything to do with Vasto and Ak Vasto, this relic does it. Now, the Vasto Prime has an Incarnon. I have a video down in the description below if you would like to watch it. It pretty much just goes on about how the weapon performs, and it is actually pretty good. Next, we have the Prisma Avia chestplate. A pretty decent chestplate, but it is lacking in the customization options, but it does have a nice Prisma effect. Then we have the Prisma Avia shoulder plates. Again, with that same Prisma effect, these look a bit too bulky for me, so I'm going to pass on this. But if you do like it, this is another part to the set. And finally, the Prisma Avia ankle plates. Pretty much the same as the shoulder, just for your ankles, and yeah. Then we have the Mantis Cydonia skin, a skin that's based off a Naros, I'm guessing, for the Mantis. Nothing special here. It looks alright, but certainly not the best. Then we have the Paracesis Elixir skin. Another Elixir skin, nice bronze finish for the Paracesis. It's just a skin, so nothing fancy about it. Then we have a Deimos. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. We've got a Deimos Fish Prex card, so if you do like art or like collecting stuff, then go ahead and pick this up. It's fairly cheap. Then we have the Vohm Floof, a nice floof for your Orbiter / Dojo, and it's based off of course, Vohm from the Deimos open world. Then we have the Baruch Immortal skin. Yeah, it's not my favorite Immortal skin. It does look pretty shitty, so let's move on. Then we have the Katia Lux pedestal. Honestly, not too bad. A bit expensive, but it could be an alright Orbiter / Dojo decoration. Then we have the Ysar Day of the Dead Kavat armor. Nice Day of the Dead Kavat armor, and it looks really weird. I don't know why they would put it over the cat's eyes, but it is what it is. If you do enjoy using Kavats or do like this in general, then it's always available for purchase this week. Then we have the Dark Sword Day of the Dead skin. Another Day of the Dead skin for the Dark Sword. I don't think anyone uses this, so I'm just gonna skip past it. We have the Dread Day of the Dead skin, which is actually probably one of the best Day of the Dead skins. And yeah, it actually looks pretty good on the Dread. Then we have the In My Belly glyph for the second week in a row, because it's close to Halloween. And yeah, it's just a glyph. Then we have the last two items, the Feypath Ephemera. I guarantee drop every week, I guarantee drop every fortnight from Baro, and it's an Autumn Leaf Ephemera. What can you expect? It's fairly cheap, so go ahead and pick it up if you haven't already. And the Sands of Inaros blueprint. This blueprint allows you to play the Sands of Inaros quest to get the Warframe Inaros. The Warframe needs a rework, but the quest is actually really good, so I would highly recommend actually going through it. And yeah. Well, that's all for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Now, I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers before the end of the year, so please, if you could, your support would always be appreciated. Thank you all so much for the recent likes and all of that good stuff. Let me know anything I can improve on. And that being said, it's been Swim, guys. Later.